Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Burns. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
On the ground, it's Peters. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it here, fighting him off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The short completion of the tight end. Eventually they tackled him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, a nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Gators are in the red zone now. Trying to run it. It's Peters.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide. It can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense facing second and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense brings him down.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He has first down yardage at the 46. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. Has the first down, still on the move. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. And the Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burns. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Great cut there. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And in first down, they go right back to him.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Ball handed off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Third down, it's a handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and he pulls in the catch. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Gators are going to cash in here in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Misses the receiver, incomplete. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the sophomore making an impact play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on looking for a solid punt here. Bringing it back, it's Burns. And the returner will be brought down. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. But he's got some space here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Field goal try, no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They bring him down right at the 20.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Wideouts now clustered. The shotgun handoff here. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Nittany Lions churn out another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. As a design quarterback keeper. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Burns. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking for some space. It's Peters. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Gets some space around the 30. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Fights through the tackler. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive moving. The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass this time. Quick throw, catch made. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Second down play coming up. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And just like that, Chris, we got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
Extra point try coming now. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burns. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They'll tackle him out across the 20.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
The Gators have first and 10 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Fighting off the defender.
Chris, you got to be able to tackle better than that. Not only that, the missed tackles, he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. These are the fundamentals of the game. These missed tackles that could cost them the football game.
First and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. Handoff running right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. He's swarmed by the defense. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And they will try out the field goal team here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. It's good! This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.